Good morning, Aylin. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Today's date is March 22nd, and the day of recognition is National Young As You Feel Day. Now over to Mr. Mansonides.
Good morning, Aylin Junior High School. Happy Friday to each of you. Just a couple reminders this morning. First of all, we are on an early release day. School gets out at 11:45 today. We are on a modified schedule, so check with your teachers. We do have a spirit assembly first thing this morning. We will release you over the intercom by grade level. You will leave your backpacks and your notebooks in your first period class when we release you to come down. Please come down quickly and get seated quickly so we can get started with our assembly on time. We do have two Aylin Strong folks this morning. Our first one is LaKayla Roderos, nominated by Mrs. Leeper for being service-oriented. We have Denise Ruiz Maturino, nominated by Mr. Bielik for being scholastic, asking questions when stuck. There you go. That's always a good idea to ask questions when stuck. So Denise and LaKayla, come down to the main office to claim your prize. Again, we will release over the intercom shortly by grade level, so wait for those announcements and have a terrific day today. Back to you.
With one game left in the season, the varsity girls soccer team remain undefeated. They beat the Stall Storm last night 1-0. Chloe Robertson scored the goal for the Falcons. Alexis Hughes had the shutout. Way to go, ladies.
The JV girls soccer beat the Stall Storm 2-1 with both goals scored by Gracie Grant and some great saves by Brooke Morehart. Last game of the season is a home game Wednesday versus Ferrucci.
Service, representation, leadership. These are three words that encompass what it means to be an ASB officer. Being an ASB officer isn't about the title that comes with the job. It's about dedicating your time to serve, represent, and lead the student body of Aylin Junior High. 7th and 8th graders interested in running for an ASB office for next year, you can pick up a packet from Mr. Spaney in room 154 or from Mrs. Higgins in the counseling office. 7th graders are allowed to run for the office of secretary and vice president, while 8th graders can run for any of the 4 offices. Please note, in order to be eligible to run for an ASB office, you need to have a record of good citizenship, good attendance, and a grade point average of 3.0 or better. Completed packets need to be turned into Mr. Paz by the end of the day on Thursday, March 28th.
Students from our support center classes had a great time last night against Ferrucci Junior High. It was a fun first game. The next game will be Wednesday, March 27th at Callis Gym. The game starts at 6:00 p.m. and the doors open at 5:30 p.m. Please help us pack the gym and support our Aylin team in this fun event.
Attention Art Club. Remember to order your shirts or sweatshirts by tonight. The order will close Friday night. If you have questions, please see Mrs. Warren. Now over to Mr. Spaney and Mrs. Leeper.
Good morning and happy Friday and happy Aylin Spirit Day, Aylin Spirit Assembly Day. And speaking of spirit, have we got a deal for you? Hot off the press, take a look at the brand new version of the Aylin sweatshirt. Not only in black, but take a look at this, we have them in gray. And they're available right now in the student store for only $25. What a great way to show your spirit. And don't worry, it's not going to stay hot forever. It's going to cool off, so you're going to be able to wear these things all spring and love it. I would get actually 2 of them, really.
I love this one.
Oh, they're great. So you might want to get one in gray and black so you can kind of,
and kind of a sportier logo.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Very classy.
Anything else we need to add about these wonderful shirts?
Well, you can come before school or at lunch to get them from Mrs. Jordan.
And she will oh, by the way, you can pay with cash or check. Checks, unfortunately, have to be made out to Aylin Junior High. You can't write it to Mrs. Jordan, although she'd love your money. But anyway, starting right now, you guys can buy these amazing, brand new sweatshirts. So show your spirit, buy a new sweatshirt.
And $25, it's a deal.
It is a deal.
Once a week.
And speaking of deal, it's time for Aylin birthdays.
Today's Aylin birthdays are Dustin Bradley, Taylor Houghton, Anu Surgeland. This weekend's birthdays are Thomas Bradford, Giovanni Silva, Philemon Fafita, Samuel Hedman, Ksenia Lungu, and Nui Malu. And our famous birthday is actress Reese Reese Witherspoon. Our Aylen staff birthday is Mr. Cook, and our Aylen staff birthday on Saturday is Mrs. Ramser. Happy birthday.
The Aylen varsity basketball team won their 4th consecutive game last Friday at Ferrucci by a score of 59-27. The Falcons jumped out to an early lead and never looked back, dominating from start to finish. Kyle Estrada led all scorers with 15 points, Will Schuss added 11, and Carl Yapan had 6 for Aylen. Every Falcon scored in the win. Great game, guys, and there's no practice today. The Falcons travel to Baloo on Monday to take on the Bruins. The bus leaves at 1:50. And the Snapple fact of the day is that thunder is actually the sound caused by lightning.
Aylen, have a good day.